On my makeup, girl. That's how huge this drama is. First of all, I still got my Labubu, and I'll link it down below in the YouTube shop. Isn't it so cute? Can Teddy Fresh make Labubu merch? Like, I would love it. Okay, let's talk, because I feel like we need to talk. So Ethan KLEIN has been popping off lately because of Trisha Paytas fans. He acknowledged this, and let me tell you why this is such a contradictory thing. All right, because here we are, and I know that Trisha is probably laughing at this, like, oh yeah, I got him on this one, but I have the receipt. So there is a website where they just make fun of Ethan KLEIN and the KLEIN family. H3 Productions, they probably even talk about me in there, like, you know, whatever. I like it. If you're on social media, people are gonna talk about you. That's just the way of the world. Okay, so let me say this, right? There are websites where people make fun of you and they poke the bear, and I get the gig, little satire, comedy. You got to be able to dish it and take it at the same time. But it goes a little bit too far, and this is where it did. So Ethan KLEIN posted this. Dear Snark mods, you have one opportunity to save your ass. Contact us with information about your fellow mods and collaborators, and I will spare you in what's to come. This is your one and only chance. Now, they were talking about Gila and making her feel bad and just body shaming, allegedly, on the website. I know people in this, they're going to watch this video and they're going to say, oh my God, Ethan KLEIN can't take it. Ethan KLEIN's doing this. No. Let's not forget, Trisha Paytas went on a rant crying and yelling about the snark Reddit about her. You guys don't remember that? Because I have that receipt. Here we go, roll it.
Snark Reddit seem to go too far, as in like bullying, harassment, and doxing, more when the community is dedicated to a single creator rather than a genre of creators. So the Trisha Paytas Snark Reddit, which was r/Trishyland, it was banned on November 4th after repeated copyright violations, which is so wild to me that that is how somebody would have to get a Snark Reddit that has like doxed information about their children. That is how they have to go about getting their Snark Reddit taken down, is like copyright striking it for like the content that they're uploading about her.
There should have been enough content to get it banned on its own merit rather than having to resort to copywriting. That's so unhinged.
So r/Trishyland was established in October 2021 after Trisha's falling out with fellow creator Ethan KLEIN. Trisha and Ethan co-hosted the Frenemies podcast together before Trisha left the show in mid-2021 over a wage dispute and definitely many other reasons. Trishyland engaged in vicious attacks against the influencer, which only got worse after she got married and welcomed her first baby. On November 5th, Trisha posted a YouTube video titled "It's Finally Over, Now I Can Talk About It." She said the community posted incredibly personal information about herself and her husband Moses, including which hospital she was planning to give birth at, her doctor's information, details about her family members, and payment records on her property taxes.
Distress that I'm in, and my mom is getting the cops called on her. I need to apologize. I have done a lot of shit. I have done so much shit, but no one deserves this. If someone asks you to stop talking, Mom, just stop talking. They won't stop, and it's not because they believe in whatever. It's literally just because they have hatred. I'm getting it from Eli, and he's like, this is a private chat. I tried to call him as I record the call. I just wanting him to know the distress that I'm in. And you know what they're gonna do? They'll make a whole video about this with their ads and their sponsors. For what? What is this for? I don't care if you don't even know who the fuck I am, if they didn't know me at all. I am begging for it to end. This is too fucking much. All of it getting brought up again, and just his ex is getting doxxed. His immigration stuff, everything. I'm like, it's not. It's gonna. Please. Please. just push. Please. Please. Asking you. I'm pleading. I've texted Ethan and Hila. Please stop. Stop talking about us. My mom is getting the cops called on her for something that they know nothing about. People are calling the cops. I just begged them to please stop. I stopped. I apologize. I asked what they want. And they told me it's fucking too little too late. And I'm like, it's not. It's going to be too late when you just push. Please. Please. I want you both. I was fucking molested and everyone is reminding me of that person's name and telling me to apologize. Oh my god. This person. Oh my god. Just falsely accused and he's saying shame. Shame on what? Is it believe all victims or believe all victims except for just like make up your mind? Oh my god. I'm so inside myself. How no one can have compassion. No one. And it's just for that they're in a family and they've known. Oh my god. Where's the fucking compassion? I stopped. He is saying shame on you. I tried. I said, please. I said I would give back every penny I made on frenemies, and I mean it. I will write a check. I've never felt this. Because they don't care about the truth. They don't want to believe anything that we say. They don't care. They literally don't care. They just want. It's just crazy. They said it's too little too late. I said it's not. I'm calling stop. All of this starts from their H3 subreddit thing. They can control and monitor. They're posting stuff about my mom and my dad. And just stop, please. Fucking stop. I can't breathe. I said I would give back every penny I made on frenemies, and I mean it. I will write a check. I've never felt this. Because they don't care about the truth. I'm just pleading for this to all end. To begging. Because if the situation escalates and gets worse in any sense of the meaning of that, I just want people to know I asked Ethan, Hila, and everyone at H3 to stop. Because it is too much. It's too much. I get it. I'll grab this all of myself, fine. But it's like, it's too much. I don't care if people think I'm acting or whatever. Like, it's straight up bullying and begging to stop. And they have the power to, and just, he said it's too late, but it's not too late yet. It's gonna go too far. It's gonna go too far. I'm scared of that. I'm so scared of it. This is just me being desperate. Just please stop. I'm just pleading. If I ever talked since any of this happened, I haven't heard from Ethan and Hila for any of this. And I went to them like pleading, and their reaction was like, no, it's too little too late. We don't get to decide anymore what we, it's like, I'm just begging, I'm just asking. I'm not telling anyone to do. I'm sincerely asking at like a breaking point. I tried to call privately, I tried to text privately, and I shared those texts because Ethan was like, I'm gonna share this. I didn't know. I take ownership. Doing frenemies was the worst mistake. Talking shit about anyone on the internet. I fucking am so sorry because it is life damaging. It's life ruining. I'm pleading. I just wish there was like a 1 ounce of sympathy, remorse, or something. I just don't want this to escalate more.
Oh, after that, let's continue on with Ethan Klein. He said 2 of the main mods are actually Trisha superfans. Ironic that they're organized a harassment campaign to ruin my life. Being Zainab, with Trisha actually a Jewish supremacist Moses fought to come back for her idea. Okay, stuff like that. Followed by, you have spent all of your free time since October 7th, 2023 an effort to torture me, my wife, my family, my employees, Rich Lux, the best YouTuber in the world who can't get a like or comment to save his life, my friends. You have defamed me, knowing falsified images, broken laws, and interfered in my business. Nobody should ever have to endure this level of malicious harassment, and yet you have inflicted it on me and people I love. You guys know me quite well, being a long-time paying members. I hope that what proceeds won't jeopardize your memberships as we look forward to and enjoy your continued patronage. Okay. And then he also said some other things that I don't have right now, but Ethan Klein, I'm sure, will talk about it further. This is the straw that broke the camel's back, because there's something that's going on that's really triggering Ethan Klein to say this. And this is a man, let me just say this. This is a man who understands parody, comedy, comedic timing. He can kind of push the envelope of jokes and poke the bear just enough. But then it comes to a point where it's like, okay, this is too far. Once you start the doxing and you start the really harassment, I understand that if you're gonna talk about somebody, like I talk about Michaela Noguera, Jeffree Star, James Charles all day, every day, and twice on Sunday, right? But if they ever reached out to me and told me to stop, I would stop. If my commentary on Ethan Klein is offensive to him and he said, hey, I get the gig, but slow it down a little bit, I have to respect that person's decision, right? Before it even goes any further, escalate it to legal. This is Ethan Klein publicly saying to his millions of fans who watch him that this page has crossed that line. That is no longer just being snarky. That is no longer just poking the bear, being fun, hee hee ha ha. That it has crossed the line to where now it's affecting his business. And if Ethan Klein can prove without a shadow of a doubt that this is affecting his bottom line, if he can prove that he's losing money, he could sue. Maybe right now he can maybe sue for emotional damages, distress, and this people would have to fight that in court. And to be honest, I don't know who these people are, but I'm pretty sure just to defend themselves costs money, and they don't want to go there, And I think that they went too far. Trisha, on the other hand, has not said anything Klein to say this. And this is a man. Let me just say this. This is a man who understands parody, comedy, comedic timing. He can kind of push the envelope of jokes and poke the bear just enough. But then it comes to a point where it's like, okay, this is too far. Once you start the doxing and you start the really harassment, I understand that if you're gonna talk about somebody, like I talk about Michaela Noguera, Jeffree Star, James Charles all day, every day, and twice on Sunday, right? But if they ever reached out to me and told me to stop, I would stop. If my commentary on Ethan Klein is offensive to him and he said, hey, I get the gig, but slow it down a little bit, I have to respect that person's decision, right? Before it even goes any further, escalate it to legal. This is Ethan Klein publicly saying to his millions of fans who watch him that this page has crossed that line. That is no longer just being snarky. That is no longer just poking the bear, being fun, hee hee ha ha. That it has crossed the line to where now it's affecting his business. And if Ethan Klein can prove without a shadow of a doubt that this is affecting his bottom line, if he can prove that he's losing money, he could sue. Maybe right now he can maybe sue for emotional damages, distress, and this people would have to fight that in court. And to be honest, I don't know who these people are, but I'm pretty sure just to defend themselves costs money, and they don't want to go there, And I think that they went too far. Trisha, on the other hand, has not said anything at all. It does look bad on her because Ethan Klein just publicly stated that they're two big Trisha Paytas super fans. So if they're really big Trisha Paytas fans, then what's happening is when Trisha was getting talked about on the H3 Reddit and other Reddits and the Trisha Paytas snark Reddit, and she felt like she was crying, and she apparently she got that page taken down legally. The page is not there anymore. And this is why when I see all this super ultra positive Trisha content, I'm just like, what? Granted, maybe it's deserved, not deserved. That's all, when I see Trisha on Broadway, I see her do all these things on SNL, and I'm like, well, didn't she also, do they know about her You know what I'm saying? Because I thought Trisha was somewhat blacklisted from Hollywood because some of the stuff that she had said, because she wasn't like brand friendly is the word I'm looking for. This is why YouTube didn't want to have Trisha Paytas on Escape the Night, as it was exposed by Joey Graceffa because she was too controversial. Trisha Paytas has always been a very controversial brand and a name, to the point that it blocked her, hindered her from getting deals. Now, all of a sudden, since maybe these pages are gone and she deleted videos, she's out there now and she's flourishing. So here we are with Ethan Klein, and he's like, these people are saying things, let me take it down. And I can see people are upset with Ethan Klein for even wanting to do this, calling them out. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Why was it okay that Trisha did it, but not okay when Ethan does it? Does that make sense? And I hope I just have to say, you got to call a spade to spade. And I think that Ethan Klein having a snark Reddit was fine. I think snark Reddits are funny, but I do think sometimes they cross the line. And it's up to the creator to say, okay, this is enough, right? I don't agree that the snark Reddit should be taken down completely, because I believe in freedom of speech, but I do believe when it goes into you're messing with people's livelihood and you're going a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? At that point. If Ethan Klein posts a picture and you want to talk about that his shirt doesn't look nice, or things of that nature, be a little snarky. Oh, I thought he liked pizza. Here he is eating cheeseburgers. He's a liar. Stuff, you know what I'm saying? I get that gig. But when it goes too personal and it goes too far, and I think this is what happened here, right? So I agree with Ethan, but also I don't agree with Ethan. I agree with Trisha, and I also don't agree with Trisha. But that fine line, right? Everybody has a line that they draw of what's too far, whether it's a triggering moment for them, But again, you put it out there on the internet, people are going to talk about it, but it can get too far. So I agree with Ethan in this case, because some of the things that I have seen, I'm like, yeah, that was a little bit too far. That was not you being snarky. That was you just being hateful. And I seen it, especially when there was a picture of Gila. They were making fun of her outfit, and I'm just like, really? Okay. Everyone talks about boring clothes, and then you have Gila Klein come out with something totally different, and y'all get upset about it. It's okay, what doesn't make any sense here? So that's why I say y'all just being snarky. Anyways, let me know what you think about that drama in the comments down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest tea on YouTube. Mwah!